And we are back.
To fight Vegeta and hopefully not lose.
Yeah.
So, Cockroach Coffee. Yeah, Cockroach Coffee. So, at work, we've talked about this, I think it was back on, not Flint Hook. It might have been Flint Hook, actually, way back when.
It was a while ago, yeah.
Which, it's funny, because I'm replaying that, and I still really like that game, because it came out for Switch. But anyways, back to Cockroach Coffee. So, for a while there, I was using the, what do we have, a Keurig?
Yeah.
We have a Keurig maker at here, and I was using that a bunch at work. It's like, oh, cool, this is great. And someone had mentioned, like, oh, yeah, at one point there used to be cockroaches in here. I was like, oh, that's kind of gross. But for a while, I just kind of kept on using it. I'm like, coffee's coffee. I kind of need it. I was on a coffee kick. I never really drank coffee growing up, and I'm almost 30 now, and I was still like, nah, I don't really like it. I don't really use it, and it's whatever. No biggie. Oh, no!
And then they grab your
And then he died!
Special cannon you. That is what it's called, right? Special beam cannon?
Yeah, special beam cannon.
Yes, I'm learning. But, Cockroach Coffee.
But yeah.
You were saying that, people were kind of talking about how cockroaches are around the coffee machine and in the coffee break area.
Because usually, like, at schools, like, cockroaches are a big problem. There's just...
Oh, yeah. There's a ton of little sloppy kids around.
Yeah.
It's a large area. It's gonna
Only a
happen.
place to hide. Like, it's just... Yeah. It's inevitable. But one time I was like, oh, man, this is out of water. And I went to check the coffee maker, and there's a bunch of cockroaches just, like, chilling out there. I'm like... Never again. Never again gonna use the one at work. I bought a thermos from Amazon. I was like, you know what? I'm always gonna blend my own coffee because fuck that shit.
Yeah, fuck that. I mean, we keep our, not that, you know, like, oh, we don't have cockroaches at the house. We're super clean.
I still haven't seen anyone. I've seen spiders.
No, I mean, we don't have cockroaches at the house.
Yes.
I've never seen any. But what I'm not saying, like, if you have cockroaches, you are unclean.
No,
I'm just saying, like, once they're somewhere, it is damn near impossible to get rid of their asses.
It is really hard. You have to start spraying around the house. And doing it in school, it's almost impossible. And for a lot of people, where they're like, well, that's just a way of life. Like, no, man. No. I ain't drinking that. I'll just bring my own coffee from now on. That's unsanitary.
Cockroaches and bugs carry disease because they walk around decaying filth and stuff and shit. And then they crawl over your food surfaces and places where you eat. And then it becomes a problem because it gets into you.
Yeah.
You know, like, ew.
Good. Can they finally tell us what this is all about?
Yeah, really. For the cells and countless warriors and brilliant researchers. Okay, so she's Cell but different.
She's even stronger than Cell ever was.
Okay.
Even stronger than Cell.
Damn, that's real strong.
Yeah. How much stronger? Stronger.
Does he
How
have
much
blue
stronger?
balls like Cell?
More power level stronger. Wow. It's like, let's just be nondescript, guys. We're gonna fuck with the power scales on what people think people are. How strong
Is the bigger the earrings, the bigger the power? Because like she's got giant hoop earrings, doesn't she?
Yeah, she does.
And like
Fuck,
16's
you're right.
only got like tiny little ones, so that's why she's more powerful. Her hoops like circulate the power through her, make her stronger.
Yeah, she does have bigger earrings, among other things.
This should have been at the beginning of the arcs.
Yeah,
This should have been interspersed with the story.
they're playing the story like it's some kind of fucking M. Night Shyamalan movie where it's like, oh, got a twist. Wow, we never would have thought about this. Wow, what a great story. It's like, guys, couldn't you have just been transparent about it, told us what it is, so we can like become endeared to the character, or at least
You can leave a little bit of mystery, but there shouldn't have been that villain arc then. That should have at least been combined into one, and then have this interspersed. It should have been a coherent story.
yeah, instead of separated three.
You could have like, the thing with an audience, the audience needs to be clued into certain information, and they at least need to be shown it, even if they don't understand it right away.
Yeah. Well, they dicked us around for 4 or 5 hours.
Yeah.
Before they described like, oh, okay, she was made because of this. Yeah, we get it. We understood that she was created or something, but I don't understand where the Dragon Balls came from. I don't understand fucking this is the prime catalyst behind the story. I kind of need to understand how it came to be in order
all
to
that was before
put value
was like
to it.
villain of the week. She's a Power Rangers villain. She doesn't really have a motivation. She just eats people and gets stronger. I still don't even know why the clones are like. Apparently, she made them so she can absorb them, so she can be stronger.
I don't know. They literally might have just told us, but at this point, I'm so not caring about it because they took so long. I don't.
No, don't explain the rest to us later. Tell us now. no.
Yeah, I'll explain it later. You have at least another 40 minutes in this
We
game.
have another 8 chapters to go. Well, if you're not going to explain what's going on, we're just going to skip through this stuff.
Yeah. Now, they gave us a little information. Okay, so she was created. Got it.
Gotcha.
She's stronger than Cell. Got it. Like,
Okay.
oh, here we go.
In order to keep herself under control.
Okay, so
Gotcha.
she's been putting herself into stasis to keep herself under control. Now that she's actually up and awake and around, she's hungry. And in order to eat, she has to kill other people and fucking eat them.
One's mind.
Oh, no.
Allows the linked soul to
Okay, we already understand about the Link. I want to know about the Dragon Balls and why there's clones and what the fuck is going on.
Yeah. Okay.
Ah, we called him an old fart. That's potty language. Don't you be a
Okay.
potty mouth 17.
most circumstances.
Perplexing plot lines.
So even if
Can't rap a plot with plot and an alliteration, Sam.
I know
you're,
you can't.
You're no better than the rappers then. You might as well get face tattoos.
Damn. We did talk about that on this series, didn't we?
Yeah, we did.
Ah, damn. Those callbacks.
Callbacks to tattoo talk.
for so long.
Okay, something about a soul link. She. Bleh. Okay.
Yeah, pretty much.
But
I'm right there with you.
all right. Do I want to get my own body back? I still have my. I think I have my body.
I don't understand what they mean by my own body back.
Who made the clones? Are the clones something Dr. Giro made?
21's urge to
I thought there was a.
you won't be
I thought it was wished.
the way you are now.
They appeared at the same time as the wish, right?
I think so.
But I thought the wish was to bring everyone back.
Looks like we really picked
So where the hell does the clones come from?
At least there's
I just assumed it was part of the wish, but now I'm thinking about the Dragon Balls. Don't you only get one
I thought
wish?
the Dragon Balls like Purunga gave back like all the dead warriors back to life so she could get more data on them.
I mean, the dragon obviously did bring people back,
Yeah.
but then where the clones come from?
I don't know. They're still not giving they're giving information without giving information. Typical anime plot lines.
What they should have wished for was better perspective on the characters'
Yeah.
faces at that point.
Oh
He's
man.
got like a tiny little quarter chin, and his fucking forehead is massive. It's a 7 chin.
It's funny too because like this is the one with the least amount of characters. They also suffer from things like let's make this game longer. You mean more bloated?
Oh yeah, they absolutely bloated it up.
Which is just the opposite of what you want to do with games. Like replaying from Flint Hook, I really appreciate how straightforward games like that and what is it, Rogue Legacy are. It's just like no,
Well,
this
yeah.
is the game.
Well, because it's
Go play.
hard, and you need to master the few things that are in it.
Yeah.
Like for Flint Hook, hook shotting, flying through the air and shooting at the same time while being able to dodge. Things like that. It's what they do, and the few things that they do, they expect you to have to be able to do it well. And if you die or have challenge with it, you just come right back, maybe a little stronger with something that you've earned along the way. But then you get to do it as many times as it takes you to skill up to beat it. It's not bloating for the sake of bloating. It's difficulty for the sake of teaching you how to do something well enough to feel victory by the time you win.
Yeah.
This, on the other hand, it's bloating for the sake of bloating. You don't ever really feel challenged that much, but when you do, it's like, well,
Yeah, I guess.
what have I learned really, other than be good at fighting games?
Right.
What
And
if
not,
I-
not even really be good at fighting games because like half the stuff you're not gonna be able to take in practice against real online.
Oh God, he shot you in the ankle.
Oh no.
Did he miss?
Nope,
Oh.
he definitely hit me.
I thought he hit you with it, shot you up in the air, and then went down. I forgot that he angles
Oh,
it up
shit.
and then rains that shit down on you. You got Krillin. Why is
that's a hit.
Krillin the only clone who gives you problems?
Because he's so short. He's like Kermit the Frog. You just can't. You can never hit him or find out where he is.
Does he actually have a hitbox that is hard to hit because he's so small or no?
I think like if you're 16 and you try and hit him, like some things will whiff. But
Tall
for
boy?
Yeah, tall
Yeah.
boy. But for the most part, not so much.
Okay. Because I was noticing you were changing to 18 when you were fighting Krillin most of the time.
Luckily, we seem to be able to kind of fight our way through these pretty quickly now when it comes to the maps, but
Wait, in a fighting game we get to fight things?
apparently we do. It doesn't feel like that sometimes, though. And the worst part about this, like, last arc, I don't want to just be a complainer through this whole, like, end of the series, but they only give you 2 characters now, which by now I'd like to have been playing as Beerus and Hit and
Oh shit, that's right.
There's
We're
other-
not even gonna get to play as those guys in the story,
No,
are we?
we're not even going to play as those guys, which just begs the question, like, why did you put in the super characters if you weren't even going to use them?
Yeah. Well, I mean,
Beerus appears in the beginning of the game, too.
Does he?
Yeah, remember? He, like,
Oh, shit, you're right.
at the beginning of the game.
you were absolutely right. Yeah, why?
Why have them appear if they weren't going to make them playable characters?
I mean, you could say, oh, because then
Yeah.
it'd be hard because Beerus is a god of destruction. Why would he lose a fight? But at the same time, it's like you're having Yamcha fighting Cell, and he's beating him. Like, I think suspension of disbelief is there, guys. Like,
Yeah.
we're fine with Beerus getting his ass kicked and not winning every fight if he's playing in a fighting game.
You could even argue, like, oh, they can't clone him because he's a god. Fine, whatever. But he still has his power and he could fight other people. Just say he's nerfed a little because of the link.
Something. Yeah.
If you can, like, make that convoluted plot line, you can easily write him in.
I don't think we're. I think Dragon Ball people are allowed to have suspension of disbelief for power levels, wishes, alternate universes, gods, cloning, all this other shit. I don't think it's too far out of the realm of like imagination to be like, oh god, you mean Beerus is a playable character? Sweet. Oh, but he can lose? Oh, well, can't have that.
Like, don't get us wrong, this game is really nice, but yeah, they definitely...
It's a beautiful game.
They definitely missed... I don't want to say they missed an opportunity,
They fucked up story mode.
They just kind of did. They put in, like, a lot of single-player content, which is a great thing. And there's a lot of great modes in this game, but arcade's great for single player because A, it's a ladder and you're building up and like, cool, it's done in like 8 things and you can go online and then practice and go to the practice room.
I like the idea of like how
Like
Mortal
Trunks.
Kombat.
We haven't even got to fight as him. Like, why was he not a character? But yet there's a clone of him. Maybe you could unlock him, but we didn't find him. Maybe that's what it was for Beerus too. I don't know. The game never gave us a chance to find him.
To say though that we've missed Beerus, missed Hit, missed
Yes.
Trunks, missed all of these people doesn't sound right. Because wouldn't
No.
we have seen him on the screen, like
We've seen
on
at
the
least
map?
Beerus, but Trunks maybe we actually missed. We might have missed his character.
Alright, maybe.
Because like when I was playing this on my own computer, which I've had no time for in a
Yeah.
while, I missed like I could have gotten Majin Buu, which we never got on ours.
We got him. We got
But,
Boo.
like-
He was level 3 because we never.
Oh, we got him at the very end. But
Yeah.
what I'm saying is like you could have got him at the very beginning at level 3, but for some reason
We got him a little earlier on. I think it was about mid-villain arc.
Yeah.
But yeah, I get you. So you're able to get him different times
times.
if
It's
you
just
pick
random.
different pathways.
yeah.
Okay.
And it just seems like it's random for a lot of it too.
Well, that's not fun. I'm sure it's not a bad game. It looks
No.
like it fights well. Visually, it's
It's a
stunning.
really good
Story mode is
game.
fucking terrible. I wish they would have done like Mortal Kombat did. And I know it's old and played out to where you're just going up the ladder of fights and there's like a 30-second spiel of them talking to each
Well,
other.
that's actually in the game too. Like they have an arcade mode.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, they even have that mode in there.
I don't think every fighting game needs a fucking story mode nowadays, guys.
So I would contest that every fighting game should have a story mode, but I think that if you can't do a good story, then do the traditional Street Fighter way where it's like, yeah, you fight your 8 fights and then you get a little ending at the end.
What?
Oh shit, attempt to link. I guess I can now link with 20. I can't get over the fact that it looks like someone took the slide and like, hey boss, what if we just move it up a little bit?
Slide her boob level.
Just slide her boob level. Because I've seen the artwork for it, and Akira did not draw her that way at all.
She's obvious fan service.
Yeah.
We've said it a million times. Like, of course they're going to do it. They're going to have the idealized form
Yeah.
for, like, what they anticipate the audience wants. The audience wants to see, like, huge muscles, huge tits, huge power levels. That's what they want to see. I mean, so they're gonna give it to them for sales.
Yeah, pretty much. It's disappointment.
And I mean, I'm fine with it. It's just
I'm fine with it too. It's just a little on the nose. It just seems. It comes down to like character design theory. Like if it doesn't fit the character, why are you doing it? Type of deal. And you could argue like, well, it does fit her character. It's like, it feels out of place. It feels like you said, it feels like fan service.
In a world where you have giant pink jelly-looking monsters,
Yes.
frog-looking dudes, purple fucking Power Ranger men, and golden monkey people.
Well, it feels out of
her boobs look out of place.
Well, it feels out of space for like Akira's art because he really doesn't draw huge-breasted women unless they're like fat, like big-boned type of women. Like
No.
most of the women that he draws.
I think there's only like 2 bones in a boob, right?
Yes, there's 2 bones.
2 bones in the boob. It's the nipple and then the boob bone.
The boob bone.
Yeah.
Connected to the other boob bone.
The chesticle.
The chesticle.
I went to doctor school.
But just looking at his character designs for women, none of his women really look like that. And then when they look at the character design that he drew for that character 21, it feels like they weren't truthful to it. And they're like, but if we add some fan service.
Well, I think they did it partially to change the design up to make it like, obviously he can design characters.
Yeah.
And he's the original guy, and yeah, we should try and stick as close to what he wants. But then you have the production side of things who are like, well, I think ideally it would look better this way if we made a slight alteration. We're going to use his original concepts and blueprints and shit, but we know what the people want, we know what we can model, we know what we can, so we need to alter things. And of course, her character design came out like this, so they went with that way. It's going to be 2 if you go through Goku. There we go. Oh, can you?
Skip,
What's that?
and then make my way right to Tien.
Oh shit, there is a line there.
Nice.
Sam,
Cutting right through.
you were clever, man. You know your shit. You know how lines work. And the closest path between them.
It's just weird because they adhered to pretty much everything else in his design and did exactly right, and you could just tell.
Really?
Yes.
I haven't seen it, so I don't know.
Yeah, everything else in 21's design is exactly the same. They're just like bigger boobs.
Okay.
That's why it just feels a little disingenuous. It's like, man.
I assumed it was like whatever the guy's name who does like
Toriyama.
Final Fantasy.
No, Yoshitaka Amano.
Yeah, with that name. Whatever his original stuff looks like, everyone looks feminine. Everyone looks a certain way.
I love
and then
his
you
art,
see, it's fine. But then you see the actual characters as they are in the game, vastly different. So I assume that's what it was for this. Is that not the case?
No, that's not the case at all.
Okay,
It's the exact opposite. Like, because Akira Toriyama, who drew the original Dragon Ball manga and Dragon Ball Z, and the thing with most anime, especially when they do anime adaptations, there will be a character designer that takes a manga's artwork and then translate it and makes it into a model that's usable for animation. Like, they had to do that with Yu Yu Hakusho a bit. They had to redesign it so they look slightly different. But
from manga to anime.
From manga, but for Dragon Ball, it's pretty spot on. Like, Akira's just a good character designer, and his character designs are fairly simple. So there's really not a lot that has to be changed for animation, if anything. Like, they'll designate a style, like.
Are you just spamming the same combo again and again?
Pretty much. I'm just trying to.
I'm just watching it while I'm listening to you.
Because I don't know
I'm
how to
like,
play this character.
punch, kick, up, fireball down, punch, kick, up, fireball down. I was like, what the fuck is Sam doing? Is that a strategy? Is that how you do it?
Just doing those auto combos just to get this one fight done.
I don't know. Okay, that makes sense that they changed it because between the manga and the anime to give it a different style too, because still form doesn't exactly tend to always match up with animated form and how you see
and we'll
things.
talk about that a little bit more next time.
Yeah, Android 21's acting a bit strange. I think she might beep up boop. Attempt a Link. Link is in this game? Is he a crossover player?
Shit, is this Soul Calibur 2? Oh boy, Spawn's gonna come in Haiche. Whatever
Spawn?
whatever like the guy
fucking Marvel? The Marvel
No. Like back in Soul Calibur 2, there was guest characters.
Didn't Darth Vader and fucking Yoda come in at one point?
Yeah, it was Soul Calibur 4. People don't like to talk about that one.